Yo, welcome back everybody. So let me just make sure this is all set up correctly. It looks like it is, and I do believe that I have fixed the volume. Now, this may not be a good thing, but you should be able to hear audio from both games now. Let's get riding out on this one. We should still have, 98 hours because I didn't play any after. I think we're going to actually do the exact same thing. That trophy sculpin is still up for a few more minutes. We're going to just do that exact same thing that we did last time, both in terms of main account here on MDawg and SaltyMDawg. Although we're a slightly different spot at Oldberg on SaltyMDawg, and I'll show that in a minute. I just wanted to get us heading this way. But we're just going to use that yellow, at least start off with that yellow maggot again on our smaller setup. Just see if we can't steal a few more points. It'd be so cool to get 70%, maybe even while we're going during this episode. I don't know. We're going to have to have a little bit of luck there, but should start happy hour, so I think it's possible. All right, so here at Oldberg, we're at 2167. I couldn't remember like what clip I used to use here. So I've actually got it at 12, 15, and 10 from left to right. So far we caught one on the middle rod, just to confirm that there were some bream here. Seems really slow though. We'll probably just set up and see if we can catch some roach here in the morning. I think in general, Oldberg bream, until I find a little bit better spot, are just not, ideal right now. But hopefully they will pick up soon. So we can cut that bream up. Let's make sure we want to go ahead and go pretty much, not quite straight east, but something like that. All right, let's go ahead and before I forget, which frankly, if bream do not pick up, that's okay. We just start going for other fish, hit cafe orders, maybe even back at mosquito and winding a bit. As long as we're bottom fishing, as long as it's a good bite rate, it doesn't really matter too much. It just slows silver down a little bit. So the family and I were going down to visit my mom for, it's a short trip. We'll actually just be gone 3 days, but so one of the reasons why I'm getting this video together this morning is because I wanted something to be able to release while I was gone. Or a couple things actually. The last one we recorded will actually already be gone when that releases. And then this one again will be while we're gone. So we should be back though pretty soon, and hopefully get some more streams in, as well as continue to, we'll see how I'm feeling about that. One thing that's interesting is that actually while I'm out of town, Diablo 4 comes out. I've been on a real MMO kick lately, playing a little bit of hardcore WoW, playing Final Fantasy 14 with Artrex. I want to do a series in Lotro. I've just really been feeling the MMO space again lately. But Diablo 4 comes out like tonight. After we leave, Diablo 4 releases early access. And I love ARPGs, so we'll at least be checking it out. Although I have sort of tempered my expectations a little bit based on what I've been seeing. I think it'll be fun. I just don't know. I think there's some unanswered questions still. All right, so let's get out here. See what we can do with the maggot again. Of course, we could also do this at 41. I think we did this at 34 yesterday, kind of like we're doing now, but it would also work probably pretty well at 41 as well. Yeah, I can't believe how just the bream have not been great. There's a roach. Before you know it, we'll just be catching roach here. One thing we probably ought to do is go ahead and go ahead and finish leveling up our ground bait so that we can make actual bream ground bait. Just in case, I just don't know if the bream are strong enough. Normally we can kind of get away with the fake stuff, but right now we might need to get the real thing going again. That's a pretty nice turbot. 69.9, by the way. What a first fish, huh? What a first fish. All right, so that's another roach. I feel like this clip is 10. I feel like 10 is where the roach are, because we've even though it's still technically bream time, the roach are already coming in really hot and heavy at 10. And really the bream have just been, now we got a very late start, but the bream have not been good at all in this spot, for us at least. Again, we need to level up ground bait and all that, but ooh, it's a nice white bream, and we hit 41%. We will take that for sure. Yeah, and once we're not trying to catch bream and it's like mostly roach, probably switch all of these to a little bit smaller hooks, and we'll put some roach ground bait on there. This is probably a roach because it was sitting on there without pulling. Ooh, nice place. All right, what is it? 556. Do we go ahead and start changing it over here? I think I'll put them in for one more tick. All right. Little haddock. You know, I wonder if we are... Where are we over here? Can I see the cafe from here? I think I can. Oh, the cafe's at the other corner. Like roach and crucian, right? Hey, we'll take another big bream. I guess what I'd like to know is any clues on crucian and gibble, what they're biting on. I forget. We get such a weird view of it because of boilies. Oh, that's right. Ladoga's going off on gibble right now. Oh, and people are using boilies to catch tench and crucian and all that. It'd be so cool if we could see what something had done just like weekly at a local place instead of everywhere. Big old common roach. Alright, let's just see how this goes for a minute. Let's get like 10s and 12s on here. Let's do pearl barley. Let's do roach mix. We'll see how it goes. So weird. We put pearl barley and roach mix on that one, and all of a sudden the bream come in. I don't mind keeping one of these on garlic dough, potentially. But the other two I want to switch to pearl barley. I think that those will be better for roach. I did hit record, right? Ooh, a little turbot. Cool thing is we do have a few fish pieces we can make. I guess we've been keeping up with it better than I remembered. I know we had at least one more. We must have already done it. All right, so we're making sure that all three have roach mix on there. And this one, I'm going to go even smaller hook. We're going to put a 12 with pearl barley. I think that's good. I love it. The bream come in now. So strange. Right? Very strange. Ooh, nice haddock. I think there was an order for that actually. Of course, cottage cheese though. Still haven't been to... Ah, that's not helpful at all. Wait, can you turn a 500 gram haddock? Oh, you can't do fish pieces out here. I think I knew that. I just wasn't sure. Good grief. Wait. Okay. Thought something was just pulling our line endlessly. What in the world? Have we drifted? Oh, we've drifted majorly. Okay. We need to start over on that. All right. Let's get to this. Let's find this cafe again. All right. So there's 11 silver. And that's pretty much going to be it. All right, we're going to go try our fortune at the... we're going to go try how we do at the boot. I just want to catch a few crucian gibbles just for fun. Did we just hook into a fish? It's so weird. That's not that uncommon. Like when you're pulling your bait up, your lure up. How often do you catch a fish right then? Oh no. Ooh, nice whiting. And that's 70%, which gives us something. What does that give us? Bottom rigs with rattling sinker and attraction elements for marine rigs. Is either one of those any good? Does that help with anything? I'll have to do some exploration with that at some point. Alrighty, here we are at the boot. Alright. What baits do we want to try down here? That is the question. Egg dough is always interesting. Cornmeal. Sweet dough. Let's definitely try sweet dough. And let's put some Crucian gibble on there. Let's go to about 10-meter clip here. All right, sweet dough. I mean, I actually think pearl barley could be worth considering. Yeah, 10 is fine. So we've got sweet dough. Is there anything else we want to try? Maybe semolina or cornmeal. Let's start with cornmeal. For some reason, I'm just curious about cornmeal. So, and then, like I said, I think we definitely put garlic dough with a smaller hook on at least one of these. Now, it might be pretty slow during this part of the day, but it should pick up. Excuse me, guys. All right, so what are we saying here? Bottom rigs with rattling sinker. Bottom rigs. Is this my boat? I think my boat rod might be in the shop. So it's not that. It may be. I may not be able to see this unless I look at the boat rod. What was the other thing? Marine rigs, attraction elements for marine rigs. Like, was I not able to use attraction elements already? There's a Crucian. Alright, so this one's on the sweet dough. Common roach. That's interesting. We'll give that a little bit longer, but... Alright, don't we need to move our boat here? Driving into the wind. All right, sweet dough again. there's a gibble. Cornmeal's a little slow right now, huh? Sweet dough and pearl barley seem to be working good. Cornmeal, not so much. Crucian. I like that place. I mean, we're only at 7 fish, but we have had some decent fish, and plus we already hit 70% on marine fishing, which is super fun. All right, I think we probably should just go ahead and trade out the bait that frankly is just not working. I also am thinking about going even smaller hook, like a 20. Let's see if semolina does anything. I like semolina a lot for crucian gibbles in the right circumstances. It can sometimes be slow though. It can sometimes be slow. Oh, did we keep garlic dough on this one? This was supposed to be pearl barley. Let's go 20 with pearl barley. Garlic dough is probably fine as well, but frankly, we're just getting more appropriate hook sizes right now, which should increase our bite rate on these small fish. It's actually going to make it harder to fish over here on my main account, probably, if the bite rate picks up a lot. But then we'll hit overnight, and that will slow it down. I also kind of want to look and see. I need to pack the car after this. That's how soon we're leaving. But I may have time to get one more episode in. I kind of want to see if there's just like a spot on mosquito or winding or something that just makes sense. That's like the right bite rate, not too fast, but fast enough where it feels like we're making progress. And interesting fish, like maybe trophy chance or something. So I might look at that in a second too. All right, so we've gone much smaller hook size. This is where we start hopefully leveling up bottom fishing, but also catching a lot of really small fish. But there should occasionally still be decent ones mixed in, like this, even on a 20 hook. All right, another haddock around the size that the cafe order wanted too, I think. All right, is this fish? Yeah, we've got a fish on. All right, this is the sweet dough, and the sweet dough seems to be working good. I mean, you know, we've still got a pretty big hook on that one. We don't want to go to 22. Let's go to 16 on the sweet dough. But it's kind of fun using some of these baits that we crafted and you know, when we were leveling up bait harvesting, but never got a chance to really use much. All right, here's semolina. Doing this kind of thing, frankly, is, if it's a good bite rate, sometimes it's better at mosquito, because some of these non-marker fish at mosquito actually could be cafe orders. Here, they're just throwaway. Sweet dough again. This is the spot. I mean, even just using, you know, like worms or bread, this is the spot I always tell new players when they first get to Oldberg. I know it feels like you're just catching the same fish you were catching at Mosquito, but just come fill up your net a couple times down here. You'll get a couple of new fish, but mostly it's just the same stuff, but it's a good way to sort of ease into Oldberg. The bite rate down here is usually pretty insane if you're using the right setup. Nice place, and there's 70.1. Love it. I do feel like the semolina has been a surprisingly good bite rate. Like I said, it can work really well sometimes, but sometimes it's a little slow too. Man, these plays are awesome. So now the slowest bait actually seems to be the sweet dough. Although to be fair, the sweet dough is still the largest hook size. All right, let me look really quick. Let's see if there's anything interesting happening at Mosquito right now for our next potential episode. Oh yeah, a lot of trophy-eyed on P-ports. All right, so here's the question with this. Can I get a decent bite rate there? I mean, eyed are going to be at night, right? Maybe that's what we do. We go for trophy-eyed. People are using like one-eyed hooks. I'm not going to do that. But we can use pea porridge. And I've heard that if you use... Somebody was telling me if you use red worm, you actually get a better bite rate. But the trophies are coming in on pea porridge, so... We could switch to pea porridge at night when we think the trophies are coming in, but use either some sort of worm or I think pearl barley could potentially be good there. Ooh, look at this size crucian. That is nice. All right, finally, sweet dough. I think we can switch off sweet dough. I think the fish sizes have been on average smaller. Have I tried pea porridge here? I feel like pea porridge isn't going to be as good in this spot. But I could be wrong. Sometimes pea porridge is really good. but I tend to think of pea porridge more as eyed and sometimes bream. Not necessarily doing great work on crucian gibble roach stuff. Yeah, I actually think that's perfect. It's probably pretty slow bite rate, but it'll be fun to go for eyed. If during the day or other times we're catching like the random fish at Mosquito, based on what baits we're using and stuff, we might get a couple cafe orders, which would be nice. This thing has drifted so far. Looks like it's actually underneath the boat. All right, here we go. You know what's crazy is, I mean, I was just thinking about this. I can't really do this till we get our rod back. Medium boat rod, but we could do like some of those jig setups where we just cast the fillet or whatever to the bottom and then just let it sit in the bottom till we get a bite. And then we could really sort of focus a lot of our attention on whatever's happening on the SaltyMDawg. McDawg? SaltyMDawg. 70.2. Love it. I want to cast away from the wind though. Yeah, that might actually be a good idea. Another thing maybe we can try the next episode, although unfortunately I don't think our rod will be ready yet. Maybe I leave this logged in just to while I'm packing the car. See if we can get there. Ooh, fat crucian. Love it. You know, there was a time in this episode where I thought we weren't going to make 100 silver. Now I think we'll get there. Everything's just going to add up. It's going to be one of those adding up days. We're at 34 fish, few bream, few crucian gibble roaches. We already made, what, 11 silver off of 7 roaches. I think we'll end up with 100 silver. And it might just be slow enough going for the eyed and doing some sort of like fillet at the bottom here. Ooh, 70.3. Look at that beauty. It might just be slow enough that we could, you know, work on leveling up ground bait or something too. Here and there. Oh yeah, we have 58 crackers. We're already ready to do some serious leveling. Pretty nice looking fish on the pearl barley here. There's just good fish down here. Look at that crucian. Look at that crucian. Have we caught a single fish on pea porridge? We did. We caught one. And it was decent size. Alright, let's give it one more fish. Because I also right now don't know if I would switch it to semolina or pearl barley. Maybe semolina, actually. It's so seldom that we get to use semolina. And it's actually working really well here. I also think we could increase our hook size. It's getting to be like, you know, ideal crucian gibble time, where they're going to get a little bigger. We could ease that hook size back up a little bit and embrace the bigger sizes. Pea porridge is too slow. It's not keeping up with the other baits. Ooh, a big sculpin. Love it. What are we up to? 70.3? That is awesome. Alright, let's go to a 10. Can you handle it, semolina? And let's go to a... Ooh, another nice one. A 10. Can you handle it, pearl barley? And let's just get you off the line here, pea porridge. We'll hold you out for mosquito. We'll go to a 12. And yeah, we'll do semolina here too. Let's just embrace the fun. And we'll just go a little bit longer. I think I'm actually gonna stay logged in on this account because eventually, I mean, we don't have that much time left on our boat ticket. So, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is I may stop the recording before the boat ticket's up. And if I do, I'm just gonna stay logged in so we continue to get that rod repaired. That way we have that option of using the light boat rod in our next episode, and Mike can do some trickiness, some fun with the oh, we had a fish get away there, but it shouldn't matter because it's not live bait. We should be fishing again. Here we go. Oops. Gibble. There's so many more crucian down here than gibble, it seems like. All right, where are we here? Just jig stepping it away. But to be fair, other than potentially turning in like that haddock order, we weren't going to make that much silver over here anyway. So if I do record another episode, you'll be able to see what the silver rewards for fish we've caught here would be. A lot of sculpin. Ooh, 70.5. All right, let's go for one more fish on this account while we're waiting to see if we get one more nice big fat crucian over here. I feel like there was a crucian order and it was over 1 kilo, but we don't have anywhere near enough. I feel like it was something like 7 or something. I don't know. I'm pretty sure we don't have anywhere near enough. We're hitting these short horns. Some decent ones too. Hey, it's a gibble. $41.2. I like it. All right. Let me relog here. Okay. How long did we go this episode? A little shorter, right? Just under an hour. Just under an hour. It's not bad though. Again, if I get the car packed, and it looks like I should have time, we should be able to do one more episode. Go sit on those slow-eyed. All right. 7 pieces over a kilo. I guess we could have gotten there eventually, and that would have been 55 silver. That would be really nice. Okay, let's see how we did. I have no idea. 71. We actually did under 100 silver. What can we say positive about this? Not much. Not much. It really hurts when you don't have a solid bream night. If we'd had a solid bream night and all of those crucians and roaches during the day, we're doing good. That's tough. Hey, silver is silver. Got to make it somehow. So we'll take it. All right. As always, thanks for watching. I think if we get another episode in, we will probably go try to do some eyed at Mosquito, but if we don't hit some cafe orders, that's not going to be very much silver either, but that's okay. That'll just be chill fun. And maybe a new spot for you if you haven't seen it yet. All right. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.